y'all, and today for the spiritual talk, I really want to talk about be the change. Well, I feel like the one thing that has been really hitting me is to be the change. And I kind of feel like I am being put out of my, comfort zone. I'm used to just being in my own bubble, being in my own space. And I feel like out of my own, and then I feel like I'm just being put into something that's different, uncomfortability. It's called to be the change. And I realize in life that, I feel like I always just sat back and let things change and stuff like that. And I just feel like the only time I really said something when I feel like changes was necessary. That's the rebellious side of me. That's when I rebel. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm okay with being the change. Like, I'm so used to just stepping back and letting people make the changes, but now I'm like, you know what? I want to be the person that's making the change. I want to be the person that's making the steps forward to be the change. And I'm okay with that. And that's one thing I see about myself. I've always have been a leader. I just never been really a follower. I just always lead with my mind. And it's like, one thing about me, if I make something, it's like if I make my mind up, my mind is made up. You can't change it. You can try, but you're not going to be able to change it. And that's why I said I always have been much of a leader. Because I realized that about Aquarius is like, we really do question societal things. Because it's like, according to society, you're supposed to be this at this age. You're supposed to be doing this at this age. I'm like, but what about just thinking about what fits better for you? What about your time? And I have told that to people as well. I said, do things at your time. Like, don't be in such, a rush and stuff like that. And that's what I realized. Like, when you really do pay attention to societal things, you're going to be in a rush. Trying to keep up with everybody, trying to see what everybody else is doing. Sometimes you just need to back away from the world and just focus on yourself. Sometimes you just have to. You just have to focus on yourself. But yeah, like, I question societal things. I just really do. I just question it. Like, you can't just tell me something I'm not going to question it. If it don't make sense to me, I'm pretty sure it's not going to make sense to other people. I'm going to question it. Just like a lawyer. Just like a lawyer. But yeah, I feel like I am getting into that mode of just like, you know what? I'm okay with being the change. And I also think of that quote is like, don't be like the world, be what the world needs. And that's all for this spiritual. I'm going to see y'all later. I love y'all.